When I reached for the phone to ask my son, Ethan, about the date for his wedding, my daughter-in-law Sophia locked eyes with me and flashed a smile that sent a shiver down my spine. "We've already tied the knot yesterday," she said coolly. "We kept it to just the important folks." Those words crashed over me like a wave of freezing rain. Important folks. Me? Who had covered their $500 rent every month for 3 long years, who had furnished their entire home from the couch to the kitchen table, who had stocked their pantry during those tough stretches when they couldn't afford groceries. Apparently, I didn't make the cut as someone important. There I was, in the middle of my own living room, the phone feeling like a heavy stone in my hand, watching Ethan dodge my stare while Sophia lounged on the very armchair I'd purchased for their place. The soft blue outfit I'd chosen for the occasion still sat in my wardrobe, untouched, next to the matching heels and the shattered dream of standing beside my only child on his big day. I'd dropped $200 on that ensemble, imagining myself smiling in the family pictures I'd never be in. For months, I dreamed up every little thing. I'd squirreled away $1,000 for their gift. I'd phoned my sister Clara in Seattle to share the excitement. I'd scrubbed my home spotless, picturing them stopping by afterward for a toast. All of it vanished in an instant with those stinging words, "just the important folks." Ethan finally met my eyes and muttered in a tone that sounded scripted, "Mom, it was really low-key, just us and a couple of witnesses." But I knew better. The social media posts told the real story. There were Sophia's parents, beaming next to the happy couple, her brothers and sisters raising glasses in celebration, Sophia in her elegant white gown, the one I'd indirectly funded with the $800 I'd handed over last month for her essentials. I saw it all, everything I wasn't meant to witness. 7 days after that gut punch, Sophia rang me up, her voice a far cry from the smug confidence she'd shown before. Now it was edged with desperation, almost begging. "Evelyn, the rent's late. The landlord's breathing down our necks. If we don't pay up this week, we're out on the street. Did you forget the wire?" There was a quiver in her words, like the sky was falling. I paused, letting the quiet stretch, thinking back on all the rushes to the bank, the skipped outings of my own, the simple meals I'd made do with to keep them afloat. And here they were, acting like the world hadn't shifted after shutting me out of the milestone I'd longed for. "Sophia," I replied, my voice steady in a way that caught me off guard. "Didn't I mention I only support the important ones?" The line went dead silent, so profound I could hear my pulse thumping. For once it wasn't me shaking, it was her. "Evelyn, I don't get it," she stumbled out. "You've always seen us as family. You're like another mother to me." Pure fabrication, delivered in that honeyed tone she pulled out only for favors. The same one she'd used to coax funds for the gown, the getaway, the bands. Things I'd chipped in for, unaware I'd be barred from the moment they were used. All those years I'd tiptoed around, measuring every comment, every action, every handout, chasing scraps of warmth from my own flesh and blood. I'd been the ideal parent, the accommodating in-law, the quiet benefactor who never complained about being overlooked. But those words, "just the important folks," stirred a fire in me that had smoldered too long. I'd tallied it up in my mind, over $20,000 in those 3 years on housing, meals, presents, crises, and indulgences. Money pulled from my nest egg, my pension, the legacy my late husband Harold had left for my golden years. And for what? To be sidelined like an outsider at my son's union. After I ended the call that evening, I sank onto my bed and let the tears come. But they weren't from sorrow alone. They burned with rage, pent-up resentment, decades of swallowed slights. I wept for the times my care felt like a weight to them, my company an annoyance, my contributions the sole value I held. I mourned the naive woman I'd become, erasing myself to seem essential to those who deemed me replaceable. Come morning, a shift had taken root inside me. It went beyond the sting of disloyalty. Something resolute, unyielding. I gazed into the bathroom mirror at the familiar wary eyes, the lines etched from years of one-sided giving. Yet there was a new edge in my reflection, a steeliness unearthed from beneath layers of yielding. I brewed coffee in the kitchen, a ritual spanning 4 decades, but this time without the urge to check on Ethan's rest or scan for a remorseful text. For the first time in ages, I came first in my own day. At the table where I'd plotted surprises for them, juggled their bills, and hidden my hurt over their coldness, I now spread out my ledger, statements in hand to quantify my folly. Rent at 500 times 36 months 18,000, groceries and basics around 200 monthly another 7,200, celebrations and milestones at least 30,000, Sophia's health scare as 800, the vehicle advance they never repaid to the 500, fixing their cooling unit 600, the Denset theirs is 200. Total or 33,300. That was the price tag on my benevolence, drawn from Harold's bequest, my scrimped savings, honest labor over years, squandered on 2 grown-ups who couldn't muster basic regard. The phone buzzed with Ethan's name. Usually, I'd leap to it, heart racing for an olive branch, but I let it chime on, once, twice, thrice, until it hushed, and I sipped my brew undisturbed. 10 minutes later, Sophia tried. I ignored that too. A message pinned from Ethan, Mom, pick up. We have to discuss this. I erased it without a word. By early afternoon, I stepped out for a stroll. No agenda tied to them, just because. Months had passed since I'd wandered freely, always detoured by their errands deposits, shopping for their lacks, prescriptions for Sophia. Today, it was mine. I ambled by the old playground where I'd pushed Ethan on swings as a toddler, recalling his giggles and declarations that I was the greatest mom ever. When had that boy morphed into a man who viewed me as a cash dispenser? When had I blurred affection with currency? When did I start bartering for my child's regard? At the bank where I'd wired funds so often, I paused at the entrance. The manager, Mr. Harlan, spotted me through the pane and nodded hello. He'd handled every payout to Ethan and Sophia, seen my balance dwindle. I strode to his desk. Mr. Harlan? I need to halt those recurring wires. He blinked in surprise. 3 years of clockwork consistency. Are you certain, Mrs. Hartley? Everything all right? His worry felt real, warmer than any from Ethan lately. What's all right is I've woken up, I said. Cancel them all, and guide me on securing my accounts. No more access for anyone else. As he keyed in the changes, my phone lit up nonstop. Ethan, Sophia, repeat, like they sensed their lifeline fraying. I powered it down. Mrs. Hartley, Mr. Harlan said, sliding over the confirmations, forgive the pry, but you've been so giving to your kin. I trust no one's forcing this. His care from mere transactions moved me more than my son's sparse check-ins. No force, Mr. Harlan. I've just stopped forcing myself. Leaving felt like shedding chains. My funds wholly mine, no tase to those who saw me as a tool. Back home, I mulled the sacrifices for Ethan and Sophia, foregone vacations to bolster their budget, faded friendships from constant availability, abandoned pastimes because every cent on me meant less for them. 3 vehicles crowded my drive: Ethan's, Sophia's, and a stranger's. Through the windows, figures stirred inside my home. My stomach nodded. They had keys, given in trust, envisioning reciprocal care one day. I steadied my breath and turned the knob, bracing for the showdown of my reborn self. Inside, a sight seared into memory. Ethan slumped on my couch, face buried in palms, Sophia prowling like a trapped beast, an unfamiliar elder rifling my table papers. My confidential files. What's going on here? My tone boomed stronger than intended. They whirled as if I were the trespasser. Sophia spoke first, her pitch frantic. Evelyn, thank heavens, we must chat. This is Mr. Donovan from the legal firm we've engaged about your circumstances. My circumstances? I echoed, composure holding. I'm managing just fine. Ethan raised his head, eyes flashing fiscal alarm. Mom, the bank said you axed the transfers and locked us out of your info. We can't fathom why. Mr. Donovan, mid-50s in slate attire with a dubious grin, extended a hand. Our Mrs. Hartley, I'm attorney Donovan, specializing in family matters. Your loved one's fear for your mental state and requested I evaluate. I ignored the handshake, sweeping up my scattered docs from the table. These are private. No right to snoop without my say. So, Mum, Ethan cut in, patronizing as ever. We're concerned. You've been off lately, cutting us off cold, dodging calls. You might need expert aid. Sophia edged near, grasping for my arm with feigned warmth. Evelyn, dear, stress can build up. At your stage, mix-ups happen. Mix-ups rang like a siren. Their game donned paint me unfit to seize my assets. The one who deemed me unimportant now played the doting carer. No mix-ups here, I declared, quelling the room. I'm sharper than in ages. Leave my home now. Mr. Donovan chimed in smoothly. Mrs. Hartley, I see you're stressed, but kin can step in if decisions seem off. They've noted worrisome patterns. A harsh chuckle escaped me, like claiming my money as mine, refusing to bankroll adults who discard me. Sophia bristled. We've never mistreated you, your kin. Your estate's ours eventually. We're just advancing it. There it was, raw truth. I was a prelude to their windfall, already faded in their eyes. Out. I commanded, finger to the exit. All of you. Ethan rose petulant. Mum, we can't bail. Bills pile up. Rent, auto, the card you backed. You can't drop us overnight. Can I? My volume climbed. Years of covering leases not mine, filling cupboards in a home bearing me, funding lives excluding me. Mr. Donovan produced a dossier. Mrs. Hartley, these forms could smooth things. A proxy letting Ethan and Sophia handle funds temporarily, till you're steadier. I snatched and binned it unopened. The only smoothing is you to the door. Sophia's tears flowed, not grief but fury. You can't abandon us, Evelyn. We relied on you, purchased, committed, knowing you'd back us. Commitments on my dime, I shot back. Not my joy, not my presence, just my cash. Now I'm unsteady for redirecting it. Ethan advanced, I retreated. No longer my nightmare, soothed boy but a man eyeing inheritance. Mum, errors happened, he feigned regret. The ceremony mishandled. Sophia stressed, me too. We mend if you rationalize. Rationalize. Bitterness coded the word. Meaning resume payouts while you sideline me. Act unhurt by wedding snub. Donovan stowed his gear briskly. Mrs. Hartley, this isn't finished. Options exist. If decisions stem from issues, a court can mandate oversight. His threat struck deep. This was no bluff, a genuine bid to deem me incapable. Mr. Donovan. I met his gaze. Research well before menacing a 71-year-old who's balanced books flawlessly for 40 years, solo raised her son post, widowhood, maintained home and career till retirement, until recently propped up, two able adults. Sophia's facade cracked to ice. This isn't over, Evelyn. We have claims, counsel too. Fine, I retorted. Fund them yourselves. My wallet's closed for your fits. They filed out, pride bruised by denial. Ethan paused at the threshold. Mom, this sower's bad for you. You'll age solo, no care when frail. Ethan, sorrow laced my clarity. I'm solo already. Now by choice, not your disregard. Door shut. The hush enveloped me. Blissful liberty's sound. Sleep evaded me that night, not from woe but thrill of reclaimed reins. In bed, I strategized like a commander's. If battle loomed, I'd wage it wisely, not wildly. Dawn at 6, I was geared. First, counsel Mr. Langley, known from Harold's estate days. Unlike their hack, he championed seniors' rights. Miss Hartley, he said as I recounted, this is elder exploitation, illegal federally. Their unauthorized entry and dock probe, Trespass, his insight soothed and alarmed, affirming abuse underscoring gravity. Log everything, he urged. Transfers, pressures, gifts, revise your will against ploys. 3 hours pouring finances, he whistled at their 300. Mrs. Hartley, this could have funded E's adventures. Instead, bankrolling ingrates who snubbed your invite. Leaving, plan solid new locks, cams for safety, fresh account elsewhere, and embrace deferred living. Hardware next. Mr. Woodacre knew me from their fixes. Mrs. Hartley, son's crisis again? He quipped. No, my home this time. Top locks, please. No probes. His son Caleb, security whiz, appeared timely. Caleb, full surveillance too. Cost no object. As they prepped, a hidden number called. Sophia, evading blocks. Evelyn, don't hang up. Let's adult this. Talk. I clipped. I know the wedding upset you. Mistake. Ethan and I discussed. How about a private feast at yours? Cook like old times. Manipulation blatant. I nearly smirked. Sophia, 2 months. Wasn't Zausen. But not why I'm calling. We miss you. Where my funds? Both, honestly. You're vital. Vital. Why wedding exile? Last non-money call. Silence again. Never. Sophia, once 3 years treating me as a motive bank. Used, ignored, shamed. Chose me unimportant. Now my choice. Evelyn, plea, cut off, phone silenced. Liberation Day uninterrupted. Salon afternoon, neglected over a year. Cancelled for their urgencies. Mrs. Hartley! Brooke beamed. Thought you'd vanished. Not you, Brooke. Just me deserving care. Full pamper trim, tint nails. Guilt-free spend. Brooke chattered life, kids' aspirations. Chat untied to their wants. You glow, Mrs. Hartley, she finished. But freer. Good change. Yes. Learned no. Homeward unknown car on porch. Heart skipped, fearing ambush. Closer elder woman on steps. Mrs. Hartley, yes, help. I'm Vivian Hayes, next door. Neighbors years, never chatted. Heard shouts yesterday. Worried. Her kindness pierced. Strangers' care outshone sons. Come in, Vivian. Coffee and a tale you'll doubt. Brewing. I spilled wedding slight, cut off, intrusion. Vivian listened, eyes welling. You chose right, endured like with my daughter 5 years back. Thought duty to fund adulthood, love bought, outcome. Cut funds when calls were pleas only. Initial held, threats guilt. But half-year later, true sorry, now real bond love-based. Hope flickered, confirmed path. Ethan, Sophia grasped someday. Perhaps. But not your load, yours own life. Bedtime, no frets over their bills. Thoughts on me, deepest slumber years. Next morn, Whittaker team swapped locks, rigged cams, phone buzzed unknowns, Sophia persisting, I mastered ignore. Mrs. Hartley, Caleb noted, systems ironclad. App views, auto alerts police on breach, irony guarding from kin, but pragmatic peace. Mid-work, I rang Clara, Seattle sis, drifted chats their finance logs masked as news. Evelyn, months, good Clara, sensate. Calling 'cause eyes open. Full saga secret vows, hurt, lawyer visit cut off. Silence, then about time. Heart ached hearing dollar brags as love, wanted speak. What? Ethan never warm on you at reunions, always mom funded this, never miss mom, love mom, service, not soul. Painful cleans. Maury, Sophia future talked you, post, Evelyn, house redo, inheritance business boost, like awaiting your end. I shock, they saw me hurtle to fortune, planning sands me while I buoyed joy. Doorbell cams showed Vivian mug steaming. Company post yesterday, we lounged, she detailed saga. Daughter echoed Sophia second mom, special oars someday, rehearsed ploys. Chapter 1 indispensable feel. 2 endless crises. 3 resist. Bitter chuckles at patterns. Guilt ever. Daily first months. Then Saturday she doubled jobs, hubby hustled. Budgeted. Valued me person. Afternoon deferred act heralds grave. Excuses always. Their crisis over cab fare, cemetery serene, stone neglected months, sat grass side conversed. Herald love strayed bit. Post you all to Ethan, best mom sans dad. Forgot self, breeze whispered listening. Son stranger, or blind me. Sophia, your peace fund, spent on them. No more learned, cleaned, fresh blooms, lingered hour, unrushed. Home. 3 cars again. Pulse quickened but prepped. Cam's Ethan, Sophia, 2 unknowns, gesturing agitated. Stayed car, called Langley. They're back. Extras. Stay put, en route, police 2. Got temp order. No property near nets. Langley patrols arrived. Watched talks. Ethan's flail. Officer neared. Safe exit, ma'am. Visitors leave. Alighting. Ethan yelled. Ridiculous. Family. Police on son. Ethan. Family, no incompetence threats, no breaks, and no ATM moms. Sophia shrieked. Oh, us! Co-signed bills! Can't ditch! Langley. Future via me. Advise counsel threats. Client docs 3-year voluntaries. Watch depart, beaten not broken. Confidence bloomed pro aid, Vivian support, moral clarity. Vivian dined me, met visiting daughter, healthy kin respect, genuine queries, laughs. No cash asks. Wanted Ethan that. Confided post. Maybe someday, but first respect as person, not purse. Bed hopeful, days calm, Cams caught drive-bys, parks, routine scout. Langley. Log aids permanent order. Friday breakfast, Bell Cam's elegant woman, folder, pro smile. Opened morning, Mrs. Hartley. Senior Services Investigator, report at risk, wellness check, chill escalated to officials, ID, shown, genuine, Ms. Thornton. Enter. Allowed, knowing denial worse. Sat form out. Reports finance shifts, family cutoff, paranoia Cams refused kin aid. Worded to unhinge image. Sophia's craft. Ms. Thornton lawyer first. Not interrogation. Check. No hide, no issue. Fury at logic. Called Langley, 20 minutes. Entered, hardened. Ms. Thornton, order. Client represented. Unauthorized harassment. Family concern. Duty probe. Same abusing family. Entry sends perm docs snoop. Exclusion funds lived. Folder out. Abuse docs. 303 years. Black male. Thornton scanned uneasy mismatch. Mrs. Hartley abrupt cutoff. Why? Realized use not mom account. Tired funding obstacles. Family help duty. Outrage, duty raised to 18 tools independent, 35 married self-support. Choice, now no. Langley, normal 35 need, 71 mom rent. Thornton pondered. Finances manage. Statements ready. Independent. House spotless, self-care drive. Neighbors, vitamins, aspirin. Langley exams confirm perfect. Thornton packed. No risk, case closed. Post, silence. Langley. Escalates, they spend desperate. More. Incompetent suit, costly, tough. Sympathetic judge, psych guardian possible. Terrority control loss. Afternoon, Clara vent. See money drive, risk bonds rep, for access. Revelation nature bear, no reconciliation. Painful liberate, no guilt protect. Evening, Vivian surprised garden club pals. Outrage at suit. Shared Lydia brother bounds, Selena daughter cut off, Beatrice will change. Hurts most, not money lost, love illusion. True love unbought, Beatrice soothed, paid, fake. Bomb, loneliness with unloving worse than solo, now good company. Toasts wisdom, night garden, stars vivid, clear eyes. Alone fiscally exciting, travel, remodel clothes, donate, invest self. Freedom hopeful. Future mine, month post routine bliss breakfast reads, garden friend lunches, afternoons paint, passion pre-financier Thursday Langley grim visit, Ethan Sophia sued incompetence, guardian seek, stones. I've judge rules unable yes, Ethan guardian. Betrayal apex, son legal thief. Evidence. Witnesses erratic, unpaid bills, hoarded meds. Lies, no, fabricated. Dr. Kessler refusal proof decline. My protect twisted illness. Witnesses Sophia, Mr. Norwood neighbor, Mr. Pharmacy afternoon Baxter nervous. Told signed erratic meds. Red-faced, daughter. In-law queried, worried strange. Told vitamins, no regs. Insisted proof neglect, signed. Confirmed irregular, thought insurance, sorry, clarify statement, yes. Norwood confront, signed yes. Crazy, behaviors, Cham's war zone, strangers, street yells, context loss protection, friends, defense. No reason, malice. On eval, Dr. Finley expert. Bribe judge. System fair-ish. Evidence strong. Next, Finley apt kind astute. Questions. Tests 2 hours memory, reason, finance, emotion, cognition. Results excellent, above age average. Why family? Elder exploit classic. Validated. Confirmation real. Afternoon, Vivian Emergency Club, outrage. Testify, scene great. Clearer than 40s. Beatrice. Greedy kids historic, but you docs support witnesses. Saddest, destroy reconciliation for cash. Best, no true act. Night, true weep. Grieve lost son dream, family illusion. Emerged iron will dignity freedom. Trial 3 weeks. Dawn suit, mirror determination. Not just capacity, dignity, freedom, abuse, value beyond account. Langley 7 aim strategy. Proof burden theirs, show competent. Beace judge. Harrington fair elder protector. Courthouse 9 in Ethan new suit. Sophia funeral black. Relation burial. Eyes met Ethan averted. Sophia cold. Transaction. Their lawyer elder confident. Opener me confused. Manipulated aliens family. Witnesses Sophia Oscar tears. Change hostile isolated. Cross last non-money call. Stammer. Wedding exclude. Small. Important context. Cracks. Ethan generous to erratic manipulated. Cross a 33-300 generous. Visit sans ask silence. Break-in. Worried. Proxy pressure. Help 35 need mom rent. No dignity. Norwood erratic superficial. Admit no direct talk. Kessler refusal decline. Refuted Finley docs. Our Baxter tricked. Finley excellent. Whattaker competent. Vivian club clarity vitality. Me stand dignified story full. Funds humiliation manipulation violation. Stop why. Not love. Transaction. Money welcome. Me not. Ret. Took long. Cross try confuse. Clear precise. New friends manipulate. Respect based. Their close victim manipulation. Langley not incompetent. Free abuse. No med evidence. Frustrated source dry. Rational rights. Deliberate 2 hours eternal. Return obvious competent. Evil confirms. Decisions rational. Motive financial, not concern. Denny guardianship. 1. Freedom dignity. Out. Ethan Sophia angry lawyer. Sophia hate glare. Ethan regret flash late. Night Vivian celebration club. Toasts justice freedom sisterhood. 1 life back. Right. Future mine. Travel love create fearless. 3 months sold house, city apartment. Donated half elder protect, rest Europe, art, volunteer. No Ethan Sophia contact. Heard smaller place, Sophia worked first. Adversity teach value work, independence, balcony stars reflect past fearful. Dead, born love self fundamental. True love priceless, freedom invaluable. Evelyn 72, love protects self. If story resonated, donate write more. Thank you. Your place? Share comments. Curious. Story source to. More. Like subscribe. Heartfelt. Till next. E. This script is fully original and does not reproduce the source text word for word.